What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my GT Entertainment, and I am Joel. New shades, new shirt, new vehicle to review. So we're going to go ahead and find us a nice little spot and give you a little bit of review on what we bought, options that we got, what motors in it, and such on and such on. So we'll see you at the spot. This might be a little better. Didn't have my stabilizer on. I don't know how bad it looked like it was shaking or not. The phone holder, which I will show you, it's one of the things that I put in this Jeep that wasn't in here before. It took a place of a little compartment that it had there, and it kind of shakes around a little bit. So I don't know how well this is going to look, but this is kind of going in the front of the Jeep, and you know, how we're handling little corners and stuff like that. Stop signs that we kind of just roll through, you know. The noise in the truck itself isn't bad. Because a lot of people say, you know, with these Jeeps, it makes a lot of rattling and noise. And as you could tell, besides me talking, there's not really a lot of wind noise. Handles cornered pretty good. I don't have my seat adjusted quite right because Pam was just in here. So maybe I just fixed it now. But Jeeps are kind of a funny little thing. If you ever are interested in buying one, I would definitely go drive one first. They have kind of funny mannerisms, but after you get used to them, you don't really notice them so much. Jeeps always have like a sway to them, and this is at a factory height. But like I said, they have like a little tiny sway to them that you always seem to be, you know, rocking the steering wheel left to right, left to right. I heard it's more pronounced in the older vehicles. They kind of tighten up the steering wheel a little bit in the newer ones. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to my destination, and we'll start talking about this Jeep. Alright everybody, I just want to introduce my nameless truck right now. It is a 2021 Jeep Wrangler Sahara High Altitude Edition. Me and Pam got this to replace the Explorer. As y'all know from the previous video that we went ahead and sold that. She really wanted a Jeep. She's always wanted a Jeep. So we went ahead and got her a Jeep. And my first impressions on it, I'm kind of liking it. It's definitely an interesting ride, and I'll get into that a little later on. But I just want to give you a couple of the little lowdowns on this Jeep, and let me know what y'all think. Okay, one of the things that you will probably notice from this Jeep versus any of the other Jeeps on the market right now, it's called a high altitude package. What the package is, you have the color, matched bumper, where it's usually black. The color matched front grille, again, which is usually black. The painted fenders, which is usually the black plastic. The wheels, which are 20s versus 17s or 18s, depending on which trim package you get. The badging is not chrome, it is black. The mirrors are also color matched to the truck. The antenna I put on there, so don't let it fool you. That's usually a chrome antenna. I don't know why, but that's what it is. The door handles are color matched. The rear bumper is color matched. And then the full-size spare matches the wheels that are on your car, right to the T. So let me get into a little more detail. All right, everybody. So starting on the front end here, as you can see, you have the fog lights, the headlights, and the driving side markers. All of that is LEDs. That's usually an upgrade with the lower trim packages. It comes with the high altitude as a standard option. You can see the color matching, and then it also has the ring. I can't really show you at the moment. I'll do a night shot around the headlights. So you have your LEDs, and those are the driving lights, and these also are LEDs that are in the driving lights. You got LED fog lights. So it is plenty bright at night. All right, everybody. So now with the wheels, as you can see, these are not your standard wheels that you would see on a Jeep. And these are the factory ones. These are 275 55 20s, and they ride really nice, actually. It's more of a street tire. So this car, or Jeep, excuse me, is more of a pavement princess, I guess. You can convert it over to a dirt trailing, type of Jeep, but it comes set up for more of the luxury side of the car, and you'll see that on the interior here in a moment also. There are some plans of maybe replacing the wheels and maybe going up to a 35 or something like that, but there's a way that we want to do this Jeep, and having it go up a side of a mountain really isn't it, but to each his own. So let me continue with the options. All right, guys, coming inside the vehicle now, as you can see, everything is leather, and then you have diamond stitching on the seats, and this is part of the high altitude package. It's more of a premium leather feel. Instead of having on the dash like the plastic, it is all leather that goes across, leather wrapped all the way around. Don't mind the ducks. The steering wheel comes with the 8.5-inch screen, the upgraded screen, and all the amenities. We did upgrade with the auxiliary package and also with the cold weather package. Other than that, the car came the way it came. And as you can see inside, it is roomy. So let me go ahead and get to another spot. All right, guys, just to give you a better angle of the front of the Jeep, I'm sitting in the back of the Jeep. So as you can see, it has your push button start, and this truck also has remote start, keyless entry, and all the good amenities: Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you name it, it's pretty much on here. Navigation, Sirius Radio, blah 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 blah. You have the Alpine stereo system in here. You get the Alpine speakers there on the dash and at your knees. And when we get to the rear, we will show you the subwoofer. Back here, you got pretty amount of room. You got your center console with your Apple CarPlay and 2 jacks, so you either have Type C or USB. And then your house, so if you got a laptop or something that needs to be charged up that way, you have that option. We did upgrade this cup holder. It usually has just a little bottom piece to it, and we went ahead and did it a little taller. That is an Amazon buy, and if y'all are interested in that, just hit me up and I'll let you know. We have also upgraded to the WeatherTech floor mats. So if you could see, they are on the floor here. I don't know if y'all can see up there, on the floor there, and there. So that is an upgrade that we also did in here. You got your air vents. And if you see the roof, it's not your normal fiberglass ceiling that you have in here, and it's not your normal hard top or soft top. I'm going to go ahead and show you what that's all about here shortly. And then just pointing towards the rear here, this is kind of the room that you have back here. And then you have LED interior lighting. All right, everybody, and in the rear, there's that Alpine subwoofer I was telling you about. And then you have the ample storage area back here. Have a cup holder when you're tailgating. Yep, that's exactly what that is a cup holder. A little bit of history facts with the Jeep that you have. Then over here you have a power outlet. And under here you have a storage little area. Let me see if I can lift that without making a mess. Yeah, there we go. Little storage area. And then if you do take your doors and stuff like that off, you have a spot for all your hardware. All right, people. You got push button start. Sorry for the AC noise. You have the U-Touch system in the vehicle. I'll show you roundabout where I live here. You have your phone, your heating and air controls. You can do your manual, heating up and down, navigation, a couple different settings, cameras. Let me go to cameras real quick. You could do how you want the lines and stuff. So yeah, this is pretty much a fully loaded Jeep. Like I said, down here you have your AC controls, your modes if you just want to use the button versus the actual touch screen. You got a heated steering wheel, rear and front defroster, heated seats. It does a lot. All your window controls are here. People ask, why do they put them there? Doors come off. So, you know, no point in putting extra electronics in the door that don't need to be there, right? So that way, and then with the security system, this acts as a theft prevention. So if you have your keyless thing and you arm it, and someone tries to come in here and get your car, just because the windows, the doors aren't on there, it still recognizes as them being there. So that's kind of a cool thing. All right, since we're down here, you can see all those auxiliary buttons. I don't know how well you can see it. Those are for adding lights and all sorts of whatnots to the truck. So there's 4 lines that sit next to the battery. It's already pre-routed to these buttons. So if you want to put a light bar or side lights or trail lights or whatever your needs are for, you have the actual auxiliary buttons there. And in the system somewhere, I know you can do more fine-tuning to them. So if you want them on all the time when you turn the vehicle, or if you want them part-time and such. But yeah, that's that part of it. I'm going to show y'all one of the coolest features in this Jeep. It's called the Sky One Touch, and it is this roof. Now, most Jeeps, I guess prior to 2018, had either a Freedom top or a soft top or the hard shell that you had to take off and whatever. Now they have this. One touch top. And as you can see, it goes all the way to where the back trunk area is, or I guess where after the back seats. So that way you can look in, have the feeling of being topless and not having to have the issues with the equipment. So that way if a rainstorm comes or what have you, you could go ahead and hit your little button, and now you don't have to worry about it because your top is always with you. You can't say that with the other ones, but as you can see, it is doing its job, and it's just gonna close us in. And that's pretty much it. Going along with that, you could still take the doors off. The side panels back there, right there, can come off. Even the windshield can drop forward if need be. So you still have all the functionality of a Jeep without having to worry about the top itself. So it's kind of nice in that aspect. All right, I want to talk about this for a second. This is a piece that I bought off of Amazon also. When you buy this Jeep new, you have a similar piece here without the phone carrier. Same pockets, whatever. But with this, it's like literally a 3-minute install. You take out the little inside liner, there's 2 bolts. You pop off that trim and put in this trim, which gives you a place to put your phone. So now you're not fumbling around going where to put my phone, You have a spot for it. My cord is run from down here to up there, but I wish they did have something up here in this general area, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, so it does work. I want to talk about the center console for 1 second. You have, I guess, like your, I don't know what you would actually put here, maybe sunglasses or something narrow that you could put there, maybe change or whatever. But I went ahead and upgraded this also. We got this little tray that you put in there, shows the light. Your phone cord can come up through here because there is a jack under there. Let me show you. Comes right on up. And that's how deep the pocket is. It's definitely deep. So this does not take up a lot. You have a USB in there and a light. So you can sit there and still have stuff under it. And then, you know, put your more used stuff, a little coin thingy, whatever you need to do, you know. So definitely a nice little upgrade with that. And like I said, that is also an Amazon purchase. Alright guys, so right now I'm going to go ahead and drive back to the house, and I'll show you the motor and give you a little bit of specs on that. And that's pretty much this Jeep. We do have some little toys coming for it, and like I said, it's more of things for Pam. This is what she's wanted, and you know, you don't live forever, and the way that the world's going on, you might as well get shit done when you can, because you know, you may not have that opportunity later. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this back to the house. I'll pop the hood, show you some of the things under there, and we'll close out this video. See you in a second. Alright guys, so the motor option that we went with is the 3.6 tried and true V6. Now they have a 2.0 option and a 3.0 turbo diesel, but we decided that, you know, this is more than enough that we're going to need. It's 285 horsepower. The 2.0 is 270, and then the turbo diesel I believe is 265, but where they lack in horsepower, they get more in torque. So it depends what you're going to do, but these aren't house moving machines, so you know, the 5% of torque difference, you know, it really doesn't matter. But like I said, this is definitely a lot nicer transmission. It's the automatic, and like I said, it shifts great, and like I said, we have no issues at all with it. So yeah, that's what we went with. All right, everyone. So that is the video on the High Altitude Sierra 2021. So if there's anything that y'all want to know, I know I kind of went through some stuff. I wasn't in the best details with it. I might revisit the video again here later once I learn a little more about the Jeep itself. But that is what we have. The Explorer is gone, and now we have a Jeep in the family. We still have the Mustang, the Mustang, Mustang. So we still all the Mustang. So like I said, the Jeep is just a new little toy to play with, and Pam's new daily, and we'll go from there. So we'll catch you on the next video. Y'all have a great day.